What's up? Today is Sweethearts. Which is why I look like this. I just got done with my date.
I'm trying to take a video. Tony, the Olympic swimmer. Don't walk, run.
And now I'm going to take a shower and then we're going to jump right into a little get ready with me moment. Hopefully I don't look like this by the end of it, but you know, we'll see. Who knows? I'm off to shower. Okay.
Several song-filled hours later.
Hey y'all. I have returned. And yes, I am in my pajamas because I don't have the kind of discipline required to actually put clothes on. But you know what I am gonna do? I am gonna blow dry my hair, which is gonna have to be a time lapse because it's gonna take a hot minute. Alright, let's get it done. I'm back, and my hair is dry, and I'm overheating a little bit because my pajamas are like winter pajamas, and blow drying your hair with winter pajamas on isn't the best idea. But you know, I was going to curl my hair now, but I'm so hot that like I don't want to yet. Maybe I'll do it in a second. I think I'm gonna do my makeup now. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing something kind of dangerous. I've decided that I'm going to talk about some controversial topics, which kind of makes me nervous because I don't want to like have anybody freaking attack me. But I looked up like a list of controversial topics, and so we'll see how this goes. And let's see if I can get how many people I can get to hate me. Okay. Alrighty. I want to kind of like keep it to stuff that I actually know about because I don't want to be like talking about stuff that I like have no clue what I'm talking about. So let's go with, oh, I'm gonna make people mad at me, especially the people who watch this who actually know me in real life. Please don't hate me. Like, if we can all agree on different things, like just because we have different points of view doesn't mean that like you're a bad person or I'm a bad person or like that one of us is right and one of us is wrong. Like, yeah, that's my spiel. Well, here's one that I feel very strongly about. So, well, for my makeup, I'm gonna start with taking off whatever crap is left over from this morning. Which it isn't much, honestly, like maybe some mascara and that's about it. Okay, so first of all, my first little topic, dude, that I want to discuss is going to be marriage equality. So a lot of this I feel like is very centered around how religion and stuff plays into it. Like, that's really the only thing that I can think of. I mean, I might be wrong, but that's really the only thing that I can think of that like would provide a reason for people to not want marriage equality. And so I'm like, personally, I think that it is 100%, like, no, not even 100%, freaking 1000% great, like, to have everybody marry whoever the crap they want. And coming from a very conservative state and also a very conservative family, but luckily we, I feel like I'm one of the less conservative people. Well, I don't even know if I would call myself conservative. I honestly lean toward liberal on a lot of different things. But politics aside, I personally think that everybody should be able to marry whoever the crap they want, and that it shouldn't even matter if it's not your life. Like, who are you to decide who should get married and who should be able to have like a full life? Like, that's the thing that bothers me about my town is very, very religious, and everywhere you go, you'll find some sort of religious group, or almost, I want to say, like, it feels like, this probably isn't true, but it feels like 99% of the people here are Mormon. But I feel like I've made it clear that I think that people should be able to marry whoever they want, and that it shouldn't be up to people whose lives aren't really, like, I wouldn't say affected, but whose lives, like, it doesn't involve. So it, I don't know, it just kind of makes me mad that, like, people who, like, straight white people are making decisions about marriage equality and about these kind of things without actually having, like, the life that it will affect. So, like, and I feel like that's the case with a lot of things, that, like, people who aren't even, like, a part of this whole, like, a part of whatever problem, those are the people who are being allowed to make decisions for the people who it will actually affect. And that's what it kind of makes me mad sometimes, because that's kind of screwed up, honestly. I just feel nervous talking about this kind of thing, because that's just my personal, like, point of view, I guess. So, my next thing that I wanted to discuss. You know, I don't actually know. I need to look it up. Ooh, here's a good one. It's called The Right to Die. Do you think a person has a moral right to end his or her own life under any of the following circumstances? So the first one is when this person has a disease that is incurable. So this one, if I'm being completely honest, obviously I haven't done any research on this because I literally just looked at it right now. I personally think that as long, if they have, like, a disease that is, or a health problem that is never going to get better, if they are in pain and if they're suffering, and if they have also, I also think it's important to, like, make sure that they've been declared sane, so that they don't say, like, regret it, or, like, to have, like, a waiting period or something. I mean, depending on the situation, like, if they're going to die really soon, or if they're in way too much pain, then maybe that can be altered. But I feel like it's honestly probably fine with me. I think it's understandable if you're hurting, and if you know that that's the rest of what the rest of your life is going to be like, and you know that, like, if you were to have, like, medically assisted suicide, then you can then be, like, pain-free, and if that seems like a better option to you, then I guess living the rest of your short life in pain and hurting and miserable, and, like, make your loved ones remember you as this, like, hateful person that's just sad and in pain and probably pretty freaking mean, because I'm assuming that's how people can be if they're close to death, then I feel like it's understandable to prefer medically assisted suicide, especially for something that's, like, medically proven to never get better. Like, I know that there's always, like, oh, there's a chance that a miracle might occur or whatever, but if I'm being completely honest, I feel like that's really tricky, because sure, a miracle might happen, but, like, what's the chances of that happening over the chances of them being in pain for the rest of their life? Like, weigh the probability of that, and if it's not good, then I mean, it's understandable. Just like let them say their goodbyes and not be in pain anymore, so that they don't have to just live with it slowly getting worse and worse and worse. Oh yeah, I need to look at the other things. Is suffering great pain and has no hope of improvement. Again, this is kind of like the same thing. Yeah, I think that that's understandable if they're like absolutely sure. Like that's what I feel like could be tricky about this, is that like you want to avoid like knee-jerk decisions at all costs. So, but like if they're absolutely sure for like months on end and they know like there's no way and the doctors agree that there's no way, then it's like that's fine. It's just really specific situations, you know? We're getting there. Okay, next. Animal testing. So this one I feel very strongly about for a few parts. Like just for, not for all the parts, but like, that sounds weird. Because, so I strongly believe that animals should not be tested for cosmetic or like non-essential, I guess, products. So like makeup, say. Animals should not be tested with makeup because I guess that's not like life-threatening for people, I guess, if that makes sense. Like for it is with medicine and pharmaceuticals, like people will die without them and they have to be produced quickly, like vaccinations and stuff like that, for things that are urgent. But like makeup is not urgent. Like you will not die if you don't have makeup. And so there should be some way, like people should pursue ways to test these products without the use of animals, and because they can take their time on it. I don't know, I just don't really think it's necessary. I don't think it's like the world isn't going to end and we're not gonna all die from diseases if we don't have our makeup right away, and if we can't take our time and find other ways to test these products. So that's my spiel for that. So I have about an hour left and I was gonna do my eyelashes, but honestly I don't know how to do eyelashes. And so I'm gonna see if I have enough time after I curl my hair, because I feel like that's more important. But for now, I'm going to give you guys this cute little time lapse of me curling my hair. Okay, bye. Hi guys, this is gonna be the most rushed outro of any outro because I am so late. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, go check out my other videos. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will insert some pictures of me in a second. Peace out, my guys.